You'll notice I'm wearing a very unusual ring. A close-up will show this digital ring is an actual ring with a computer chip in it that is being used in Europe even today. When a person wants to get on a train in some European countries or enter a bank, they touch the screen. It now knows who they are. It now knows how much money is in their bank, their complete ID records. They can use this rather than cash. We are rapidly moving toward a cashless society. And that cashless society involves the use of digits. Already, there are numerous banking employees in America and at high-security military installations where they have computer chips that have been installed beneath their skin. Instead of having to present a scanner ID chip, they can simply walk through the room, and in their wallet, the radio frequency information scanners can read who they are, how long they're in the room or in the vault. But of course, those chips can be stolen. Those cards can be defrauded. And so the argument is, let's replace them with a computer chip. And already we have companies and security installations that are asking employees at high levels to take a chip beneath the skin. That chip identifies them at a distance to radio frequency scanners. We are living in the last days, my friends. Do you know that in 2008, January 1, every animal in America, according to law passed by Congress, is going to have a computer chip inside its body? As we can see on a close-up, here are two chips, a large one for cattle, a small one for small animals like a cat, a dog, or a parakeet. Millions of dogs and cats already have an animal ID chip installed in them so that if they lose their rabies shots or their ID, their tags, they will not be put down at a vet, but rather they will be taken, the vet will scan their chip, and they will know who it is, and they'll call them and return the pet to their owner. But in 2008, every cattle, every horse, every sheep, chicken, parakeet, cat, and dog in America is going to have this chip. The government, with the food scare from the avian flu, from the various other concerns with animals, from the mad cow disease, they want to track animals from the time they're born all the way through their death in the slaughterhouse to the food chain, till they end up in a fast food restaurant near you. This technology, obviously, could be introduced to humans as an answer to, let's get rid of the threat of cash being stolen. Every week, welfare checks are stolen from helpless retirees. Think of the benefit for government and for banks. Banks hate cash. They want to get rid of the float. They want to get rid of dirty cash. They want it to be electrical. And this technology will allow them to do it. They can give advantages. Why? If you take the chip, you'll not ever have to use ID when you go shopping. They'll be able to instantly deduct from your bank account anything you want. All it would then take is, after this exists through all civilized countries, when the Antichrist is killed and rises again, the false prophet would then demand that from that point on, you've got 30 days or so to bear allegiance to the Antichrist as God. If you do, you get 666 added to your chip. If you don't, your chip will no longer be used to buy and sell, and you can be tracked down immediately. Closed-circuit TV cameras are being used throughout the world. In England, where we just visited, the chances are you'll be observed by over 300 different closed-circuit cameras in the course of a natural day. In an alley, in a store, in an elevator, in a parking garage. We are moving to a full surveillance society when, after a crime is committed, they can go back and not only see who's walking that street, but they can listen to the telephone conversation. They can use the mobiles to locate individuals. Do you know, when you're using a mobile, with the right scanners, the police or the intelligence agencies can locate where you are in the city within about 90 yards and then focus in on your conversation? When you're on your computer, everything you do on your computer is being monitored by the echelon intelligence system. The government is now monitoring everything we do on our computer, from internet surfing to our emails. The truth is, you ought to act when you're on the computer as if a government agent is standing behind you. Because, my friend, they are. If they want to listen, they can. Now, they're not interested in your gossip. What they are interested in is using their supercomputers to scan the billions of conversations, email messages, text and otherwise. And if the word bomb, Al-Qaeda, White House, weapon, nerve gas comes up in the conversation, they have a list of thousands of dictionary words, then that particular phone call is recorded, it is downloaded for analysis, and that particular phone call will lead them to the individual. You see, my friends, we're entering the surveillance society. How could the prophet John 2,000 years ago know that in the last days technology would exist by which it would be impossible to even buy or sell, to do anything, without the allegiance being given to the government because of the total surveillance society? We're living in the last days. It's time to look up, my friend.